So let's get real today. Does cover art really matter on physical media? In today's physical media news topic video, we talk about the highly debated topic in the physical media world that's been talked about through the ages. Does cover art on physical media actually matter at the end of the day? Also, we get into how it impacts the community and your collecting. Of course, we talk about the future of cover art and where does it actually go to next. But first, if you love collecting physical media just like me and want to be a part of this amazing league of mega film fans, you are in the right spot. Go ahead and mega blockbust that like and subscribe. That way stay entertained and up to date on all the latest physical media topics. And leave in the comments below, does cover art really matter on physical media? No, if I absolutely love the movie, I need it in my collection. It's one of my favorite movies of all time, but the cover art isn't the best, then that is totally okay. To me, the disc where we have the movie, we're preserving the movie. That's the most important thing first, because I'm more about watching the movies than just having them sit on the shelf. My priority is to watch the movie, enjoy the movie, and have just a great time with that experience. Yes, the cover art is nice. When I get it in the mail and I want to look at the cover art, yes, it's nice to see a great, cool looking image. When I pull it off the shelf, same thing. I love to see something really cool on the art side of things. But if it's terrible, is it really going to ruin my day and my movie watching experience? No. But also, I do kind of weigh it with the price. If I'm paying something really expensive for some new brand physical media title of the week and they're saying it's 55, 60, $70. I mean, these prices have gotten so outrageous. Yeah, if I'm going to pay day one hefty, outrageous 4K prices, then yeah, the artwork better be pretty darn good because we got to justify the price point at that point. But that's why I don't really pick up too many things day one anymore because those prices have just gotten so outrageous. So as prices have gotten way, way up, cover art actually has had the reverse to me where I don't necessarily need great cover art. I'll wait till a discount, maybe a few months, 6 months, year down the road, a Prime Day sale, a boutique label sale, and then it's half off. Then who the heck cares at that point, even if it doesn't have the best cover art? At least I'm only paying half price for it, and then I get to still enjoy the movie. The most important part to collecting, of course, watching the movies we absolutely love. So, cover art to me, just personally, my own preference here is less important now than it was before, but also it depends on what I'm picking up, when I'm picking up, and what is the price point. How do I justify the purchase? So it really just depends on your particular consumer habits. Shared how it impacts my buying decisions these days, but for everybody out there, what does it say when people are willing to pay outrageous prices for just some certain art or packaging design? I think it can become very dangerous. For example, I was absolutely shocked when Deadpool and Wolverine steelbooks came out and they were close to what, $60? And guess what? They sold out. What the heck? Oh my gosh, those steelbooks actually sold. When I saw the prices, I'm like, okay, nobody's gonna freaking order these things. They're probably gonna cut the price by 15, $20 by the end of it, and then we'll pick it up, and that will be awesome. Because I've been collecting that superhero steelbook line. I mean, I love my superhero movies, you guys all know that, and the steelbooks do look pretty cool. But I was just waiting on that price drop, and boom, I guess I waited too long. Too bad on me. But wow, really, people were just paying for it to be a steelbook. And the artwork on those Deadpool and Wolverine steelbooks, I think they're pretty solid, but they're not the most amazing artwork designs I've ever seen in my life. So I'm so shocked that people still justified the purchase, that price point. I was super shocked by that. I'm like, oh my goodness, is this how it's gonna be now? I am off the steelbook game at this point. Unless, like I said, they're cheaper price. I wait, they get discounted in the future. You know, that kind of sweet spot for steelbooks for me. If you're going 4K, a $30 range max, but I love the $25 range on steelbooks. Even $20 was like, oh my gosh, amazing sauce. But 35, 40, 45, 50, what? What is happening here? And so I think it's dangerous to send that message. And Disney sees this where it's like, oh my gosh, hey, people actually bought these different versions of Deadpool and Wolverine steelbooks. Know what we're going to do now? We're going to make all these different other editions for future superhero movies. We're not going to put maximum effort into really designing the best artwork out there. It just has to be good enough. And guess what? We're now going to slap a $70 price on it. And guess what? It's still going to sell out. To me, I think that's such a crazy, dangerous scenario for our collecting community to be in because I don't want to see prices keep going up. I want to see prices go down. And we send a message when we vote with our dollar. Now, if you absolutely love the movie, which I quite like the movie, and you just had to have it, I get it. But still, is there that many people that just needed to have it day one, or did they just produce such a limited quality of the supply to really increase the demand, to really increase the price demand right there? That could be something else too. So maybe purposely they didn't make too many because they wanted to sell them at a higher price. Totally another option maybe there. But whatever it is, it kind of leaves a bad taste in my mouth. It's a little bit disgusting. I mean, Disney just always, just when you think they can't go lower, they just knock us down a little bit lower. And I'm just frustrated with Disney, but still am frustrated with what's going on out there. Is the collecting with the artwork the most important thing, or is it just about having the movie at the end of the day? Because I think the 4K standard one just went to $25. I'm like, you know what? That would probably be my option if I was going to buy it day one. But hey, you know what? It might even get cheaper. I'm going to wait a little bit. Maybe it gets knocked off $5, and then I will pick it up. Like I said, I was just shocked by those prices, and prices just going up everywhere, especially for 4Ks, especially for steelbooks. And really, is it just that artwork we're after? Is it more so the movies we care about? Let's talk about the future. Where does this go to next? So, talking about the future of the cover art world here for physical media, is it going to be on this crazy train of high price raises for the years and years to come? I hopefully don't think so. Hopefully, there'll be a stopping point where they say, okay, enough is enough here. We can't keep selling to these collectors at these outrageous prices. They're not going to put up with it anymore. And maybe we got to bring the prices down. And also, even step up the quality of their studios. Like if you're going to charge such a high price, you got to increase that quality. I think the quality has gone down. Prices have gone up. I don't like that combination. But once again, we have to vote with our dollar out there. We can't say, hey, it's okay to give us less for a lot more. At some point, we got to say, hey, you know what? Whatever. I'm going to wait till some of these 4Ks get discounts. I miss out on steelbooks. I miss out on steelbooks. Also, I'll have Blu-rays as an option. That Blu-rays just deliver such great value for the price. And I just think we gotta, do that as a community at some point before these prices get through the roof. I mean, could you imagine $100 steelbooks and $100 4Ks? I mean, they're just gonna stop making the format because who the heck can afford that? That is so wild to me. To me, physical media should be for everybody. There has to be a certain price point where we say, no, no more. Okay, come on now. We want to have this collecting community grow, not people leave it because they're just so darn shaken. Oh my gosh, I want to collect. I want to be in this amazing community, but how can we continue to do this with how outrageous the prices are? So I'm just going to basically look at the movies I really love. I'm going to look for the cheaper options. That's how I'm going to continue to grow my collection. And at certain points, I just have to say no to certain high price titles, no matter what the cover art is. Sometimes the cover art might be terrible, and actually, I really want the movie, and that's not going to prevent me from getting the movie. But also, I look at it on the other side where, hey, cover art might be fine and dandy, but the price is way too outrageous that, oh my gosh, no, gotta wait and hold off. But I'm going to focus more on movie first, movie top priority. Do I care about the movie? And even if the cover artwork is terrible, I will still pick up the movie, right? Like, come on, they've had, the Nightmare on Elm Street ones. If I was somebody that really wanted those movies for the first time, even though I didn't think the cover art was the greatest, I would have probably picked them up even with the terrible cover art. But I already have the Blu-ray, so I'm perfectly fine for that, right? So that's that scenario. Same thing with like Poltergeist. Poltergeist 4K. We all know that slipcover was pretty terrible. They should have gone with the theatrical artwork poster. That just was way better. But did I say no? I'm not going to pick up this movie now. Now I waited for the price discount. It became like super cheap. I think it was like $12 or something. But at that point, I wasn't like, oh, terrible cover art. I'm not going to pick it up. I'm like, no, you know what? I want to see Poltergeist, and I had a great movie watching experience with it. And so I was happy I waited for the price discount, and the cover art did not just scare me away. So I just am not really focusing on cover art as much anymore. Yeah, it can be, whipped cream on top of the dessert, a little spiciness, something that just makes something a little bit better. But to me, at the end of the day, it is the movie we need to focus on. The movie watching experience. What's the point? I just have all these movies around me in packaging, but I'm not actually enjoying the movie itself at the end of the day. So that's what this whole video was about. Hopefully that made sense to some people out there. Once again, just my perspective. You, of course, spend your money how you like, buy whatever you want, whatever brings you happiness. If just buying packaging out there brings you the most joy, then go for it. Absolutely. To me, I've just decided, hey, it's more about the movie watching. And so I got to collect in that way where I'm going to get the most movie watching for the most value. As simple as that. But you guys, let me know in the comments below. What do you think of this conversation here today? How do you feel about cover art? Where does it go to next? Are prices way too high? If you see bad cover art out there, do you not pick up the movie? If you see great cover art out there, do you pay an outrageous price? We gotta share those movie conversations down below. Of course, you haven't already, go ahead and blockbust that like and subscribe. Turn on that notification bell because I know there's a lot of people that watch these videos consistently, but they just haven't taken those extra steps. Come on in. You're a part of this amazing, friendly film fan community, the least toxic environment out there in the collecting world, at least one of the tops, I would say. It's just a fun time on this channel. We just love talking about the movies we love. So you're in the right spot. Once again, take those extra steps, click the likes, click the subscribes, click the notification bell, consider memberships out there so you can look at some exclusive perks, of course. But most importantly, have a great day watching and talking them movies. And of course, you'll love this physical media topic. Go ahead and mega smash the next video right now. And thank you so much, my mega membership supporters. If you love talking and collecting movies, consider joining the Mega League of Film Fans through memberships to support content creation while gaining access to perks like shoutouts, exclusive videos, and future topic choices.